guys, welcome to our show. I am Mr. Marcus Wright,
It's your homeboy JT.
and we're your hosts for the comment section. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and listen and watch us. We are on YouTube. This is our sixth episode or seventh episode doing a visual show. Y'all need to be watching. No one's fucking watching, JT. You know that's pissing me off, but we're working on it. So, yeah. Why are you are you rolling your eyes at me or the fact that the viewers are not
You,
watching?
you.
We have more listeners than watchers. I'm not.
Okay, why are we? I keep asking. Why are we focusing? Like, long as people are watching, someone is watching. That's the only thing we care about.
It's a reflection of us getting 100 views. I have a reputation to maintain. Do you know that?
Anyway, let's go.
We have a special guest on today's episode. As we mentioned in previous episodes, that we're welcoming people to come on the show. We want you guys to come on once a month. And we have our first guest of season 2. Well, not our first guest. Well, I've got our first guest, Ahmad. He's not really a guest anymore. He's like part of the show. So our first guest of season 2. So welcome everybody, Demetrius. Hi, Demetrius.
Hi guys, how everyone doing?
How you doing?
Thank you so much for your interest in wanting to come on this little silly, messy podcast. We get messy, by the way. So I hope you are buckled in for this wild ride that you are now a part of.
I love it. Let's go.
Oh, you ready, huh?
Let's
So,
go.
I love getting to know new people. And you and I don't really know each other. So tell us a little about yourself. Where do you live? How old you are. Fun facts about you.
So I'm 31. I recently moved to the Dallas area in Texas. I'm originally from DC.
Whoop, whoop.
Currently, I'm working in property management,
Oh, cool.
but I'm on the corporate side. I did a few years on site. I can't do that no more. I'm sorry. It's just not for me. Like a fun fact about me, I'm obsessed with housewives. Like
Ah.
literally obsessed. I
Ah.
wouldn't say all of them because some of them, yeah, I just don't watch. I'm sorry.
Who are your top three?
Right now, today, um, I would say probably Potomac, Orange County. I'll even say Salt Lake City right now.
I think those are the only ones on though. Literally, those are the only
Yeah,
ones that's on right now.
because if I include the ones that are not on, I would probably say I would still probably put Potomac at the top, Atlanta,
Okay.
then Miami.
Oh, Miami. Oh, wow. They're fun, but they're not in my top three. But I somewhat will agree with you. As of now, I guess that would be the ones that are currently airing right now.
Yeah.
JT doesn't watch The Housewives. He only watches Atlanta, so he
And I
doesn't
gave
really
up on that
know.
now too. So
Yeah.
Atlanta's not the same Atlanta though.
it's
We're
not.
gonna
That's
give it
why I
a
gave up.
chance. We're gonna give
No,
the new women a
you're gonna
We
chance.
give it a
are.
chance. You just let me know how it is. Just let me know
You're
how
gonna
it is.
watch too. You're gonna watch too. I don't
No,
even
I
want to hear
promise
it.
you. Like, because honestly, I got rid of Peacock and everything. So I
What'd you
just
go to Peacock for?
I'm not
He's
paying for something
over
I'm
it.
not watching. Yeah,
The
I'm not watching nothing.
Traitors.
Oh, I only watched because Phaedra was on it. I literally don't
Oh,
know
you're
who
not gonna watch
won.
season
I
three?
don't know who
That was
won
the only
because
season I watched too though.
yeah, literally after Phaedra left, which was pretty much the whole season. After Phaedra left, I can't tell you who won because I just gave up after that.
I can't even.
Yeah, it
You
was for
guys are some
Phaedra.
traitors. The series is phenomenal. Phaedra or not, I watched both seasons and the UK versions and both
Mhm.
their seasons as well. I just really do like the traitors.
I'm
Um,
not really interested in a new season, regardless if Juan's sidekick is on there or not. Yeah.
oh, Robin Dixon, Juan's Juan's sidekick. You mean
That's
his
what the
roommate, not the
people
sidekick.
the
Roommate.
people the people call her that. They don't even call her by her name anymore. And I'm like, oh.
Well, don't feel bad for her. She did it to herself. She let that man cheat on her for 8 years. Then he probably still cheating on her. He probably is in someone's DM as we speak. But enough about the roommate. So I know that you're married. How long have you been married?
So I've only been married 6 months actually. We got married back in April.
Whoa. Congratulations.
Thank
Wow, that's
you.
big. Was it a stressful getting to like the wedding? Was it stressful planning it, or did the wedding like planning go smoothly?
It was
Stressful?
it was unique.
Unique?
Like, oh, it was stressful. Yeah.
Well, I love the fact that I love black love. I wish one day I can walk down the aisle as well. But well, 6 months. Congratulations. How long have you two been together? In general.
We've known each other since 2019. Didn't
Okay.
officially start dating till like a year later in 2020. I, I'll be honest, I was like, I wasn't ready for it. And I was still having my little fun, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. But
Like you mean talking period? Like the during the talking
yeah,
period?
yeah.
Got it. Yeah,
And
yeah.
then like I actually I tell people this story all the time. I caught COVID like literally in 2020 around my
Hmm.
birthday. And
Hmm.
my husband was like one person that I knew that like repeatedly like checked in on me.
Hmm.
And I was just
Hmm.
looking at him like,
Hmm.
you really care.
You a keeper.
Like you I gotta keep you around. Like I really like I'm really falling for you now. Like it was
Well,
already
that's
there, but then
cute.
it went over the edge and I was like, oh, I have to keep like I can't lose this.
That's cute. Meanwhile, when I got COVID, all the people I was talking to was happy I got it. So at least he was checking in on you. So they do me dirty. What can I say? They do me dirty.
You were going to parties during COVID.
I was. That you know what? That's when I remembered how much being outside is fun. So it was fun. I had 2020. That summer was a great summer. Shout out to all the people who passed away. Sorry that it happened to you, but I had fun that summer. I had a great time. So hate to say it.
I don't think we started like really traveling until maybe September of that year. We went on a trip, and then like the following year, it seemed like every month him and I were going somewhere. Like we just made a trip out of nowhere. Like one month we
I
went to
know
Miami,
that's
one
real.
month we went to LA, and we were just like, we're gonna travel. Race is low right now. We could do this.
They were low. They were really low in 21. Very low. They were. Yeah, I did LA and Charlotte in 21. Um, and I think New York City as well. And yeah, rates were really low. Um, but well, thank you so much for coming on the show. I can't wait to really get to know you as we talked through these juicy topics that we have. We have a lot to talk about, you guys. We're gonna have an interesting show. Shawn Mendes, did I say his name right? Last name? Mendes?
Yes.
Is it Mendes? Shawn
Hmm.
Mendes, it says that he's confused about his sexuality. Azealia Banks attacks Lil Nas X, and you guys will never believe who Donald Trump is being accused of having an affair with. This one really shocked me, guys. So it's time to start the show. Da 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 da. Come on, JT, dance. Da da da. Da 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 da. You're so fucking corny. We went. Oh, this is our second time. Thank you, Demetrius. Da da dun 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 dun. That's a little like little mid section theme song. JT never wants to have fun with me, Demetrius. Ever, ever, ever.
Because you have fun with him, and the next thing you know, he's throwing you on the bus and shading the hell out of you. So,
I would
no.
never. Are you kidding? I wouldn't. Didn't we just say we're not going to act up in front of company? Look what you are doing. All right, get it together. All right. Tony Hinchcliffe. Now, do you guys know who Tony Hinchcliffe is?
No.
No?
Not until
What about
this
you,
week.
I
Demetrius?
know now, but
Look, if I was Donald Trump, I would be so pissed with Tony. All right. So Tony is a comedian. I watch a show on YouTube. It comes on every Monday. He has a show where he allows nobodies to come up on the show and give a 1 minute, their best 1 minute comedy set, and then he'll like either roast you or he'll tell you, some compliments and yada yada yada. That's the basis of his show. But Tony is a roaster. He actually used to ghostwrite for all the comedians. Remember that Comedy Central show called The Roast of da 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 da. Remember all those roast shows that
yeah.
Comedy Central would
Yeah.
do? He was a ghostwriter for many of the comedians, so he's really really
Oh,
good. Anyways, Tony spoke at Trump's rally at Madison Square Garden this week, and he was supposed to really give reasons why Donald Trump will be the best president, and he did really the opposite of what Donald was, and wanting him to do. He pretty much, to me, ruined the entire campaign.
He was doing the Lord's work. It's okay.
He was.
He was doing
Look,
the Lord's work.
Tony called Puerto Rico
Let him use
garbage.
your
All right.
Tony.
He called Puerto Rico garbage. He made a racist joke about black people carving watermelon for Halloween. He made immigration jokes, and he even joked about Travis Kelce beating up Taylor Swift. I have the video. Take a look, everybody.
There's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. I don't know about you guys, but I think that Travis Kelce might be the next O.J. Simpson. See, and in Texas, stuff is really, really crazy. We're right there by a wide open border. Where are my proud Latinos at tonight? You guys see what I mean? It's wide open. There's so many of them. It's absolutely incredible. Or not, people, I welcome migrants to the United States of America with open arms. And by open arms, I mean like this. It's wild. And these Latinos, they love making babies too. Just know that. They do. They do. There's no pulling out. They don't do that. They come inside, just like they did to our country. Heck yeah, it's cool. Black guy with a thing on his head. What the hell is that? A lampshade? Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm just kidding. That's one of my buddies. He had a Halloween party last night. We had fun. We carved watermelons together. It was awesome. You guys are... This is a groany little morning crowd, huh? It's tough to follow this audition for the next Commissioner Gordon's over here.
Yeah. Look, Trump and his team is pissed with Tony, all right? They had to apologize for everything that Tony said. And it's bad when Trump and his team have to apologize because, they don't apologize for nothing. It's bad when they have to apologize. Trump's senior advisor, Danielle Oversee, spoke out and said that the jokes does not reflect Trump's views. Senator Rick Scott said that Trump has always helped Puerto Rico, and then U.S. Representative Carlos, I can't pronounce these last names, Gemi, said that Tony's jokes were classless and in poor taste. Look, I am an entertainer, not a reader, y'all. Well, what does Nene Leak says? She can read, but she can't read. Well, that's
She can't read.
Let me not say that. That's not even a compliment towards me.
I was about to say, yeah. Oof.
But look, like I said, Trump is pissed with Tony. But as you all said, Tony's doing the Lord's work.
He is.
Because
He's just making it more obvious.
Yeah, like it just further gave Kamala more endorsements from Bad Bunny and Jennifer Lopez as well too. So
yes.
Thank you.
Immediately.
Bloop. Yeah. And on top of that, there was, if in the video, he was like, shout out to all my, Hispanic people, and they were in the crowd. And I wonder, once he made that Puerto Rico joke, if they felt a certain way, because if you notice in the video, the audience members, they weren't laughing at him, and Tony himself was getting a little embarrassed and angry that they were not laughing at his jokes, because motherfucker, this wasn't a comedy stunt, you stupid bitch. These people are here for encouraging words about Donald, and they probably, all the Trump supporters, oh my God, this man is ruining Donald's campaign.
Yeah.
And he made some statement. Did y'all see it?
Who?
Mm-hmm.
Tony.
What was the statement? I missed it. What was it? What was the statement?
He pretty much was like, I was being funny, and I vacation in Puerto Rico all the time, and people can't take a joke. And I was like, sir.
That's equivalent to the white person saying, I have a black friend. I'm not racist.
That is exactly the same. Yes.
So this is where
I vacation there all the time, so you vacation in garbage, in your words.
What you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much. But this is where people don't know Tony. And if you know Tony very well, that is his that's his comedy set. So to me, if I was Tony's manager or his PR and he ran his speech by me, I would have told him, these people don't know you, Tony. You can't say some shit like that. You can make people who make ignorant jokes sometimes, how, this is a bad example, but Do you watch Baddies, Demetrius?
I hate to say it, I love it.
Okay. So the one girl, the one white girl, was saying that the N word, right? And she
He
said
was
that
Puerto
the people
Rican.
in her neighborhood,
Big Gretch.
she claimed she was Puerto Rican. Big rich,
Ah,
but she was with the little
Big
body.
Gretch is not Puerto Rican. I'm sorry. But then she cleaned it up and she was like, my son is Puerto Rican. Just because you have some Puerto
No,
Rican
black.
does not
No,
make you Puerto
black.
Rican.
She said her son was black. Her son was black. That's what she said. Remember, she kept saying that she has black people in her family, but she was claiming to be Spanish. But look, she was saying that her community, her friends, they let her get away with saying the N word. And even if that's true, whatever. But you can't say the N word around people you don't know, such as Tony. You can't make these jokes around people that don't know you because they're going to look at you as a racist. And not saying that like Tony isn't racist because I don't know him. I watch a show, but hell if I know, I don't know what these people do behind closed doors. But these people don't know you, and you should never have even made those type of jokes at a rally. But as
Yeah.
JT said, he's doing the Lord's work,
mm,
right?
just
JT
stop.
over it.
I'm dating someone that's Puerto Rican, so that's not cool. I'm not feeling that. No. Even when I woke up and they woke pissed, and I'm just like, this is not funny. I didn't know who the guy was, and
Me
Hmm.
either.
it just wasn't. It was just very poor taste. I just no.
It was one more
I did.
thing pertaining to
Go ahead.
Trump, and I was just like, another one. Thank you.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. I love that TikTok sound.
Every
Another
time
one.
I was like,
Thank
another one.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
I really do think that this what Tony did really did ruin Trump's chances at winning the election for the 47th president, and I hope that it did because friend, next week we will find out who the president is, who will be the 47th president is. We're hoping that
Have you
is
got?
Kamala Harris.
Have you Kamala?
What did I say, Kalama? What did I say?
You tore it
You,
up. Whatever it said.
you tore it
Whatever
up.
it was,
You
it
know
was
what?
tore up.
What is up with these people wanting to run for president with these
No,
weird
no, no, no.
names? Come on.
Don't flip it on them. Don't flip it on them. No.
I
Don't.
tried. I
Have
tried.
y'all
What
voted?
did I? No, not yet.
Oh,
I'm going Friday actually.
do the work. I
Mm-hmm.
voted. I
Absolutely.
voted for Kamala. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Mm-mm.
You like, I'm gonna let it be known.
Yeah, I'm just letting it be known. I voted for Kamala.
Well, when I
Yeah,
go
I'm
in, I'm with
definitely
her anyway. Like,
Yeah, So you my
same. So
people.
I really hope that she wins next week. I'm praying
yes.
that she wins. And I think I would be surprised if Donald wins. I don't really see him winning at all. I
I
don't
don't
see it.
either. Marcus, honestly, I
Yeah.
don't either. I really
Yeah.
don't.
I would
I
be
would,
mind
yeah.
blown.
Yeah, that's the word right there. Mind blown.
Yeah,
I'm
I would
calling
be
out the
like
next day if he wins. I'm calling
Oh,
out.
absolutely.
yeah,
Wait,
yeah. And then we're gonna
We find out Tuesday, right?
no Wednesday.
Well, we
Well,
kind of
it
found
depends.
out.
It depends.
Yeah, we
Tuesday
found out
night,
Tuesday
Wednesday.
night. Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
good. I'm
lately for
off
the
work
past
Wednesday anyway, so never mind.
But for the past two elections, I think it was like 2 days later we found out. Like it was some day, especially the last one with Biden and Trump. I think it was like 3 days until we found out. That one it was like a cliffhanger.
I remember it was a
So
Yeah.
lot. It was a lot.
Because when it was
yeah,
Obama, we found out like at 8
that
o'clock
day,
at
that
night.
night.
I mean,
Yeah.
that night,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, we did. But did we find out with Hillary and Trump that day, or did we find out a couple days later too? I can't remember.
I think it was that day, but it was like stipulations and like what's the word that Donald Trump always uses? It was fake news. Yeah.
I don't understand why he wants to run for president anyways. He's fucking 78 years old. You want to still work? Who wants to work at
That
78 years old?
man, I just don't
It's so
get it. That man,
weird.
he is literally a character. He just a ugly, bad build, wide hips, thin hair, bad skin. Like everything about him is just not it. Like he doesn't have the I or the T. Like,
No.
bro,
Well, many people will disagree with you, especially Tamron Hall.
Tamron Hall. I knew you were going with that. I knew you were, bro. I was literally setting it up for you to come in with it, and you follow suit. Oh, you my people.
We see each other. All
We
right.
see each other. We good.
We good. All right.
Mhm.
All right, look, guys, I have to read this from my notes because I literally just learned this information like maybe 2 hours ago. So the internet has been flooding with rumors that TV host Tamron Hall had an affair with Donald Trump in 2015. Now, I don't know where this rumor came from and who put this out, but the word on the curb is that in 2015, an NBC journalist learned and found evidence that Tamron and Donald had a sexual affair, and Tamron got pregnant and had an abortion, allegedly. Am I saying her name right? Tamron or Tamron? How do you say her name?
I say Tamron.
Yes,
Tamron? Tamron with a good ass haircut. I love her hair. Oh, I was telling JT that
she's
earlier. I
beautiful.
love that haircut.
She is beautiful.
It's stunning. It's so stunning. But you ugly if you actually slept with Donald. So this journalist found out this information because they were doing a project about all Donald's past girlfriends. And however, NBC did not publish a story about Donald's ex-girlfriend or his affair with Tamron. And then after Donald's 2017 inauguration, Tamron quit NBC, where she was an anchor on the Today Show. Now, back in the day in 2017, Tamron said that she left NBC because the network gave her Today co-host slot to Megyn Kelly. So Tamron decided to opt out of her contract and left NBC rather than taking a lesser role. And then in 2019, she ended up getting married, had a son, and then her talk show, the Tamron Hall talk show, debuted in 2019. I don't know if I believe this rumor. I don't know. Like, it's very, very, like, it's weird. It came out of the blue. Like, I didn't even know that they were even friends.
Again,
Neither.
like I just, she doesn't spark me as someone who has low self-esteem or anything like that, because I feel like you have to be literally down low in the gutter, have nothing going, has nothing, you're not eligible for nothing. Your credit score got to be like a 1 to sleep with Donald Trump. Like
Donald Trump. Donald
Trump.
I told JT,
First of all, who
I know
says I slept with Donald Trump?
That
Stormy Daniels.
Who says that?
Stormy Daniels, the hooker, the prostitute. Remember when
But
she
got
said that
that
she has
money
sex?
though.
Yeah.
And she also got some disease, allegedly.
Mm. Look at his
I didn't
skin.
see that.
Literally, he's like an apex predator,
What's the apex predator? What's that?
like a dinosaur, a shark, all that kind of stuff. Like he just got
He's
bad
built
skin.
like an
He just
Irish
tore up.
Spring bar of soap.
See, he tore up.
Like
Looks
I
like
wouldn't even
he-
say a Irish soap. I mean, he ain't clean. He ain't clean. I wouldn't compare him to soap. And I think that his penis is inside. You ever heard of an innie? Like, if Google an innie for males, he looks like he has an innie. Doesn't he look like he has an innie? Like, could
I'm
you
not into
imagine
this.
giving a blowjob to someone who has an innie? Like, you have to, like, suck it out like you, like, like you doing a breathalyzer or some shit like that. Like, you have to suck his penis out to give him a blowjob. Tamron Hall, she must have some good cheekbones. Ooh, and
a
some good butt.
noodle.
Yeah, like Lady in the Tramp. You know, Tamron's the lady and Trump is the tramp.
I'm just not feeling that.
So wait, so this person who put out the story also uploaded a timeline of Tamron and Donald's relationship, and even uploaded 2 voicemails that Tamron left for Donald. So Tamron and Donald allegedly formed a friendship in 2010 when Tamron was a judge for Miss Universe, and we all know that Donald funded and owned Miss Universe, Miss America, and Miss Teen USA from 2010 to 2015. And then from there, Tamron would always do these interviews with Donald, and they somehow formed, I guess, a friendship or whatever. Now, this person who is saying that Tamron and Donald had this affair uploaded 2 voicemails that she had left him in 2012, and there's really nothing to them, but she also sounds like she's flirting with him. I have the audio, so take a listen, everybody.
First saved voice message.
Hi, this is T. Hall. I had a meeting with Matt today, and it could not have gone better. He was so supportive and caring and just was great. So I'm happy I took your advice and went to meet with him. So it was pretty cool. And I celebrated by going to Gucci, and I'm going to use your discount because there's a green dress that's like $3,000, and I need a discount bigger than the one my discount is. Give me a call back. It's T. Hall. Hope you're well, and I hope you're bracing for Romney to get his butt whipped tomorroh by Obama.
Oh, my God.
Bye.
I need to talk to Matt. I need to
End
take
of
the
message.
for-
Message erased. Next message.
Hi, it's T. Hall. Hope you are well. I was hoping to catch you. I missed your call earlier. And I saw the YouTube video today. I wanted to chat with you about it because you know that I'm a huge fan I think the world of you, but I think that thing today was not good. Not becoming of who I think you are as a person, as a statesman, like your award. I just thought it was just kind of crummy. And just wasn't. Anyway, give me a call back. It's T Hall. Bye.
End of message. To erase this message, press 7. Message erased.
Do you guys believe that they actually had an affair? Like, honestly,
I'm
after listening to
sorry.
these
That
voicemails,
beautiful-
what do you
no.
think?
I just no. Flirted maybe, but hooking up and all this kind of stuff on Donald.
No.
I mean, he got with Melania. He got married to Melania. I mean, she isn't really like any.
Her face stuck too, though. So like, you don't know if she happy, sad, mad, upset, depressed, angry, anxiety, depression. You just don't know. So like, you can't use that against Tamron. I mean, apples and oranges. Oh, oranges. Donald Trump.
Good analogy. Good analogy,
If
friend.
Donald Trump lost all his money, do you really think Melania would still be there?
Be for real.
Melania doesn't even want to be there now. Even when he was president, she didn't want to be there.
Right.
So
She
no,
right?
She hates him. During that same rally that Tony was at.
The kiss.
The kiss. Like they didn't want to kiss that man. Yeah, very awkward. Mm-hmm. Very awkward.
That is a business partnership.
Very much so.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, what is she getting out of it? Like, what is she gaining from this? Like, is that
name,
like
a lifestyle?
A lifestyle, yes.
But she would continue that lifestyle if she would leave him. No,
because the man probably has control, and he's gonna take all her friends.
Because one thing about
I've seen it happen.
Never mind.
Say it, JayTee. What you saying?
Oh, never mind.
Say it like you mean it. Ooh, ooh. Hey, Wendy. Shout it out.
I just feel like, granted, you know what I'm saying, everyone has their flaws and stuff like that, but I feel like people like her, who's married to Donald Trump, you know, the person who has all the power, the money, all this kind of stuff, she's a weak woman. She has zero strength. So, like, you're staying where, you know, it's security and safety and all these measures, but, like, you're unhappy. So you're literally, like, compromising your happiness, your sanity, and your peace just for material stuff and to be with a wide-hip clown. Like, that's insane to me.
Well, shout out to all those women who are insecure and just staying with their husbands and, you know, and they want to leave. Hey, Cassie.
It's a lot of people listening to this podcast right now that's with some people they unhappy with and they compromising their happiness and stuff. There's a lot of y'all sitting right with them clowns right now.
Well, don't call them clowns. We're not gonna call the listeners clowns. We're gonna try to seek help.
No.
You know?
I said they're sitting there with those clowns right now.
Oh,
yeah.
Got it. Now, my question to you and Demetrius. Now, if a Donald came up to you and flirted with you and wanted to, you know, sleep with you, would you take him up on the offer?
No.
Oh, Demetrius thinking about it. Wait, hold on.
How far
Where that husband at?
He gonna tell me get that money. That's what he gonna say.
Do it like it's LB day.
He'd be right there and be like, so you gonna get that bag or not?
Demetrius, you mean to tell me that you will go down on Donald Trump and suck his innie?
It has to be a whole bunch of money.
You gonna blow him like you blowing a balloon? Ugh!
I would have to be richer than Bill Gates.
Well, I don't think Donald's richer than Bill Gates.
You gotta be signing over a business or something at that point. I'm sorry.
I know I can't do it. I know I couldn't even fathom even holding his hand, kissing him, rubbing his
I want to be his friend. I don't want to hang out with you. Like, you're
take that back. It's a no.
Yeah.
The person that tried to shoot him, that's who I need to be friends with.
Just trying to picture it now. I'm getting nauseous.
Seasick, right? Seasick.
Yeah, just
all them waves.
You know, like then you got to lift up his stomach, and then probably like the smell from his stomach probably smells like a fucking aquarium. Ooh, all right.
First of all, you got to lift up his stomach like a deep freezer, and
all that rust under there. It's just a lot.
Like,
cotton webs. It's just a lot. Yeah, Donald Trump is just.
It's probably mothballs down there. I'm good.
No. He definitely got an STI.
Absolutely.
Something.
Yeah.
Something.
Allegedly.
UTI, STI. Yeah, please say allegedly. Oh well,
Fungi.
Cameron. Tamron, if this ends up being true, I think that her show would be, her reputation would be really not.
Especially
I
about the
think,
black community. Yeah, we on her neck.
yeah. Look what happened to Chrisette
Immediately.
Michelle. Remember Chrisette Michelle performed at Donald's inauguration, and now she don't even have a career. Tamron, you're next. Who's next? Go, 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 Tamron, you're next. You are next. All right, the OG of the OC is pissed with Bravo. All right, on the latest episode of the Dark Side of Reality TV, which is kind of an interesting new show. They actually interview former reality stars and tell them, and they talk about the cons of being on reality TV. Vicki Gunvalson was on the latest episode that aired this week, and she spoke about her anger with Bravo for filming her mourn her mother's death. Here is the video clip. Take a look.
We were playing bunco at Shannon's, and my brother, my sister, my daughter, my son, everybody was trying to call me, and the phone was not working, so they called production. Brianna had been calling, and they kept telling her, well, she's filming right now, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, I need to talk to my mom right now. And they're like, okay, we're gonna have her call you from Shannon's wrapping paper room. They had set up the room with lights and cameramen, and I'm like, what's going on? I was really upset that production knew for an hour, and they didn't tell me. They were out of line, and I think they should have taken me aside and said, your mom has passed, talk to your daughter off camera. If I was a producer, that's what I would have done. Let me scream and cry on my own and be mad. It was very, very traumatic. I will never forgive Bravo for that.
All right, Demetrius, I know that you watched OC Housewives. Did you see season 10? I remember watching that scene live when it aired.
I remember seeing it live, and I was like, is this really happening right now? Like, we're really doing this on TV?
Right.
And
It was
they
kind
really,
of, yeah.
it was real. It was a real moment.
It was raw, like seeing her answer the phone, having her daughter Brianna tell her your mom's died, and then Vicky collapsing on the floor. Like it was the rawest scene in reality TV history. And as she said in the clip, she didn't have a cell reception at Shannon Bedora's house. They were all filming a scene. Brianna, Vicky's daughter, was calling. Vicky couldn't get a hold of her, so she called production, told production what's happening. You need to tell my mother. Production, I guess, took an hour to set up, a scene in one of Shannon's Bedora's room, and then told Vicky, you need to call your daughter. So they did set up the scene. But as a producer, that's what you're supposed to do when you find out information. It's a reality show. We're supposed to be filming people's reality.
What is wrong with y'all, bro? Like, at the
I
end of
agree
the
with
day, at the end of the day, it's reality TV. I get it. We this is an inside look on these people's lives and stuff. But you taking an hour to set up a scene. Do you not know what it takes to bury somebody? And let alone like your parents and stuff, you got to get funeral homes, like all this stuff, all these arrangements and stuff, and you waiting to set up a scene. Like whatever happened to like how when people get to fighting and things get a little bit too graphic or whatever like that, they put a black screen and just said, hey, at this time, she found out her mom passed, blah blah. This is the aftermath. I feel like that's a very that's a moment.
Real moment.
Yeah, she already got to live with that mentally already. So to see that be played all the time, that is very insensitive. I don't care production or not. Like that is a lot, and I just feel like that's so messed up. Like Bravo, like the producer really should be like, I don't want to necessarily say fired because like you said he was doing his job, but like it's some repercussions that should happen behind that. Like that's not right. That's not right. And better her than me. I know she probably wasn't thinking because like you just got news your mom died. And like literally, you said the daughter called and told production this? An hour. So an hour. I sat on this for I sat on this for an hour just to get a scene. That is so insensitive to me. That is insensitive.
I could have set up outside the front door of the house.
Like,
can I say this though? I don't believe that it was an hour because if you actually watch a scene, I actually have the scene on my Instagram blog page, Mr. Housewives. You can tell the first 15, 20 seconds of Vicky's conversation, she wasn't filmed. And I think that maybe the producers started to hear Vicky and the cameraman ran into the room. So I don't know if they actually set up cameras in the room, but Vicki claims it was an hour, and they set up camera scenes in the room. So I don't know if I believe that. I think that they overheard the conversation and ran in the room. That's how
I
it's
felt like
going
that
on the
about it
show.
too. I felt like
Either way,
Okay.
yeah. Either way, 15 seconds, an hour, 20 minutes. I don't care.
Yeah, it shouldn't have
That's
been
a
filmed.
moment
Do you-
that should not have been filmed. Like, let her talk about it in her confessional, like later or whatever, and just give you a breakdown of what happened. And then, if she just wanted you guys to show it, do that. Give someone at least that. Like, that's what I'm saying about being. It's about humanity, bro. Like, that
So
is
they
just
should have
not.
just asked her, like, "Hey, we have this
Yes.
footage. Do you want it to be released?"
Yes.
Wait, so have y'all seen what other people are
I'd love
saying
to-
about that though?
I was about to bring it up. Go ahead, Demetrius. Take it away.
So
If
it's
you know,
other people.
I think you're.
Some
gonna
people
say
are
that.
saying Vicki used that moment for the show as well, though, because she's still getting paid by them, friend or not, like friend of or not, she's still getting paid by Bravo. Someone even brought up, and I haven't found the clip. I'm still trying to search for it. At the
I saw it.
reunion, she appreciated them
Mm-hmm.
showing that on the show, and everyone's
she
kind
said.
of like now, like, wait a minute.
She said
So
it on the
you're upset
reunion
about it?
and on Watch What Happens Live. She said it twice.
She appreciated them capturing that moment. That was a real moment for the Real Housewives. And I'm like,
Girl,
so I'm kind of like in the middle. Like, I get production because honestly, I lost my mom. If I was filming something and y'all waited an hour to tell me, the house we in would have been burnt down. I'm sorry. Everybody
Yeah,
gotta
we
go.
get tore up.
Like, I'm flipping the table, everything.
Yeah.
How about this? I have a question. It's kind of off topic, but on topic at the same time. Remember when Kobe Bryant died and people were mad that TMZ broke the story before letting, what's Kobe's wife's name? Without letting
Vanessa.
about her without Vanessa finding out first. Do you think that TMZ was wrong, but they're just doing their job because they're a news
Not
outlet?
necessarily, but see, here's the thing though. Filming Housewives, that's more of an intimate setting because we are
Oh,
working
that's a
for
good
you
point.
guys. You guys working for us.
Right.
Whereas TMZ, we have no connection to Vanessa. We're just
Good point.
yeah. So it's different. Yeah.
That's literally with the housewife situation. That's like your job, finding out that you have lost a parent, and we gonna wait and let you finish this
Your
report,
Yeah.
your shift, and then I'm gonna tell you that your parent passed at the end of your shift.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you
Or
would.
yeah, I just yeah, it's just insensitive. But
It's just a little different.
you know, I don't watch the show. I didn't see the clip or nothing like that. Like, I don't even know who this lady even is. But like, at the end of the day, though, you just have to. I don't know. It's messed up. But if she did this for the show or whatever, then girl, why are we talking about it now? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But
This was actually that happened 8 years ago. FY season 10 was 8 seasons ago. So it's nothing.
8 years for real.
We're on season 18. Yeah, that was season 10. Yeah, 8 seasons ago. 8 years. Yeah, been a long time. And Vicki is the OG of the OC. Vicki was the first
is
on the
the
first
OG.
Housewives. Yeah, the cast of the first ever.
She was the
Housewife
first
franchise.
of the first.
Yeah, first of the. She's one of one. All right, and she has changed her face numerous of times. She looks like an old.
I saw a picture of her. She
looks-
tore up.
Oh,
Her face is one of 23. It's in the
Oh.
catalog.
Yeah, she tore up.
where's Nene at?
Nene
And
is
I would say
probably.
Nene look good though.
Nene do look good. Nene look like she done stole a book from the Claremont twins. I'm sorry.
Nene look like Carisha. City
That
Girls.
nose.
You know who she
Not
looks
season
like?
one Nene knows.
Mm-mm.
No, that's Michael Jackson knows. But you know who favors Nene? Veronica Monet. It's certain images like I see.
Does.
She favors Nene. I'm like, oh my gosh, she looks just like Nathaniel. I haven't said that in a long time. I haven't said that in a minute, JayTee. Nathaniel? Oh my God. Well, I said what I said. She looks like Nene. I used to call Nathaniel. I used to call Nene Nathaniel back when I used to do YouTube. I haven't said that in so long.
I
Let's
miss
just
those
start bringing that back.
days.
I
miss
know.
those days. I can't believe I know you still. Like, that's insane. I used to love watching Marcus between the where's page. He's like, whatever, sit down, Nathaniel. I'd be like, bro, why would he say this about this lady? And it's so sad that the first time you said, I knew exactly who he was talking about. That's insane.
It's been so
Daniel.
so long since I said Nathaniel. Nathaniel Leaks is what I used to call her. Wow.
Yeah.
See how I've grown, JayTee? You see how calm I am considering the YouTube days? I'm
Yeah.
so much a better person. I'm proud of myself. And Nene would be proud of me too, because I stopped saying that name. Because you know, people will always say too in my comments that I was trans shaming, something like that. And I didn't think of it that way, and that's the reason why I stopped calling her Nathaniel.
No, you're not. Oh Lord, shut up.
Well, the woke culture just woke.
Like they get on my nerves. Just shut up. Like how?
I don't know. That's the community. I don't know.
Didn't somebody?
Oh my god.
She had a boy name for somebody else too. Like shut up.
What she used to call? She called somebody a boy.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Wendell.
I can't think of who. Yes.
Oh, she.
Shut up. Shut up.
No, and she used to call Peter Patricia.
Yes.
Oh.
Y'all remember that?
Yes.
And
So
she
you know
called
what?
that man a bitch.
You know what? Then she's back to Nathaniel. I was feeling bad. I was like, oh God, well, she's going back to Nathaniel. So because she also has an Adam's apple. Zoom in closely, y'all see.
No,
it.
she don't. Shut up.
Shout out to her son, not the one who does drugs. The
Yeah,
youngest
he
one.
just
he had a heart transplant.
It was
And
back in July.
was it a heart transplant? Yeah.
It was.
Yes,
Yeah.
It was back in July. But they said he was.
I didn't know that.
He was on a strip club last week. Throwing dollars though. He good.
He was.
He had a stroke 2 years ago, and he had a heart transplant. Well, if I got a heart transplant and I'm gonna live my life too. I don't want to,
Exactly. But a lot of people say he looks good though. They say he's doing very well.
Better.
So that's good though. So yeah.
I hope that he's taking himself seriously, because having a stroke at 22, that means that you're eating a lot of bacon, a lot of McDonald's. So hopefully that you are taking your health a lot seriously, because 22, having high blood pressure and a stroke, that's some serious shit. That means you are really unhealthy. Unhealthy as fuck. So, and Nene needs you, all right? She already lost one son. She can't lose another. So, Shawn Mendas.
Wait, did she lose him to jail?
Yeah. Well, he's always in and out. And then he has like all these baby mothers and all these kids that he don't take care of. And Nene only acknowledged 3 of the kids because the other baby mamas are dirty and they're just hood rats.
Allegedly.
But
Allegedly.
didn't Nene like buy him a house or something?
Yeah.
Maybe turned it into a drug house. I don't know. She did a lot for that boy. Bought him a car. She did a lot. She does a lot for her kids. And the youngest one is Brent. Is that his name, Brent?
Brent.
But didn't Sheree say he got repoed in the parking lot of Home Depot?
Sheree can't say nothing. Sheree's a loser. She can't say nothing.
That was Nene's car. That was before Housewives too. Like Sheree was trying to like bring up something pre-Housewives.
Again, how y'all like Sheree?
She probably was struggling.
Understand.
I like Sheree. Stop that. I like Sheree.
She sucks.
She sucks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sheree is
She's
such
entertaining
a
to
loser.
watch. She's entertaining.
I'll say
to
that.
watch.
I don't like Sheree, but she's entertaining. I'll say that.
I don't know.
And
Maybe I feel like she's just lame. Like
She has one-liners for days, just like Nene.
Oh, I wouldn't say that now. I wouldn't say that. Maybe for an hour.
Nene is still
Maybe
up
for an
here.
hour.
But
Yeah.
she's not as much as her, but they both have one-liners. Nene's is just a little bit better.
Nene has a longer catalog, and Nene's can last for days. Sheree can last for the hour. I would not give her the same credit as Nene.
They can last for spring, summer.
Yeah, exactly. Shawn Mendas. Now, Shawn is a music artist. I don't even know a song by Shawn. I never heard. I don't know.
Write one song that's not about you, baby. You
No.
got plans tonight. I'm
No.
a couple 100 miles from Japan tonight.
No. Mm-mm.
We
I can't
don't
name a
have to
song.
be ordinary.
You either, Demetrius? Oh, I thought it was only one.
No.
Past mistakes.
I can't name it.
I love it when you call me.
Are these all different songs or all the same song?
Yes, all different songs. I love Shawn Mendes.
I thought this was one song.
I wonder. Oh. Ooh.
I really don't know who that man is.
I always said
You heard
that
the
the
song?
person I'm dating, if we ever broke up, and I told them this, if we break up, it's this song that he has called "If I Can't Have You." I said I want to leave you. I want to go to the airport. I want you to run through the airport with this song blasting on the speaker by Shawn
Not a
Mendes. It's
terrorist.
called- Shut up. It's called "If I
The
Can't
fuck?
Have You." I love that song. I
Why,
saw the movie.
why would you set someone up running through the airport? Really? Trying to get them arrested.
They're
No.
gonna get song gold.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I saw it
That's
in the
the
movie.
song.
I saw it in the
Instant
movie.
no fly list.
Yeah.
What movie was that? The World Trade Center movie? The biopic?
What
that
movie was this?
Oh,
Yeah, that was dark. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that.
I just said I progressed from YouTube. Look, Shawn Mendes spoke up for the first time about his sexuality. He addressed the rumors at one of his concerts. Shawn said that he wasn't able to ever have a normal teenage life due to him being in the entertainment business, and he was never able to really openly explore his sexuality. I have the video clip. Take a listen, everyone.
I kind of went right into like working a lot and traveling, and it was the most beautiful thing. But the truth is that I didn't get to kind of do a lot of 15-year-old things and discover parts of myself that you do at 15. Since I was really young, there's just been this thing about my sexuality, and people have been talking about it for so long, and I think it's kind of silly because I think sexuality is such a beautifully complex thing, and it's so hard to just put into boxes. And yeah, and it always felt like such a intrusion on something very personal to me, something that I was figuring out in myself, something that I had yet to discover and still have yet to discover. And you know, writing this song felt really important to me because it felt like a moment where I could address it in a way that felt close to my heart. And yeah, I guess I'm just speaking freely now because I just want to be able to be closer to everyone and just kind of be in my truth. And you know, the real truth about my life and my sexuality is that, man, I'm just figuring it out like everyone, and I don't really know sometimes, and I know other times. And it feels really scary because we live in a society that has a lot to say about that. And I'm trying to be really brave and just allow myself to be a human and feel things. And yeah, that's all I really want to say about that for now. But
Now, Shawn said that he wants to live in his truth and he's going to finally be him. But I don't, like I said, I don't know Shawn or his music at all. But the only thing that I do know of Shawn is that he was always being accused of being gay, especially when he was dating that annoying twat. What's her name? Camilla. Yeah, I can't stand her.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But this is the rumors that came about when he used to date that twat. They said that he was only dating her because it was like a cover. Like they both were in on this little stunt. Yeah. And I never believed the rumors, but now I guess where there's smoke, there's fire.
I've always thought that he was, but honestly too, this is my thing too, and I feel like it's been the same thing, like, because people have said the same thing about me, you know, even like in the comments and stuff like that with us and everything. Like, I don't understand what someone's sexuality means to you. Like, exactly. Because once the person comes out and say, oh yeah, so guys, I am gay, or I am bi, or I am trans, or whatever, how does your life change though? Like, what changes in your life?
I was wondering that too when I read that. Like, why is it so important to out somebody? Is it because you're just curious?
What do you gain from that?
What do you gain from that? However, JT, hold on, baby. What did you just say about your favorite person? You like him too, but you did try to insinuate that he was gay.
Ooh.
Sister.
Oh, Todd Maury? Yeah. But I'm not out here. I wonder if he, like, because that's none of my business. Like,
Demetrius, he threw this major shade at Taj 2 weeks ago out of the blue. It was funny too.
No. So Tia, it was when people was asking, like, telling Tia, like, you know, like, so Tamira said she didn't know you was doing like a reality show and all that kind of stuff. And so she said, you don't tell your brother and sister. She said, do you tell your brother and sister everything? In the interview was like, kind of, you know, if it's major news. She said, I mean, my brother just told me some stuff about him just the other day that I didn't know about him. And, you know, and I was like, probably he's gay. I mean,
why you gotta?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
No, we know that he is allegedly. We already know that he is. But, you know, why does he have to come out? Like, to your point though, your question was, why do people want celebrities to come out? And maybe it's because we're curious, and maybe, you know, sometimes we want to shoot our shot. You know, if we know that you are, maybe I know I can slide in your DMs, you know? Maybe that's the reason why people want to out people. I don't know. I've never been a fan of it. I've never outed anybody. And yeah, I'm just not a fan of it because that can actually, well, you know what? Times are different nowadays. Back when all of us were in high school, people would commit suicide if people found out that about your sexuality.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Now in this day and age, I just think that, everybody is just so accepting now because at this point, and people are accepting because of the entertainment business having gay characters be in almost every TV show and every movie. And
I
when
ain't gonna
people
say all
complain,
that,
why?
but
Well,
I
I
ain't gonna say
do.
all
I
that.
believe it because
I
think
feel
about it.
like no, I feel like people are accepting because it's a trend. That's it. And people
To
don't want to be
accept or be
canceled or
gay.
whatever to accept it. Like I
Mm-hmm.
don't feel like a lot of people are genuinely accepting people
Accepting
for
it.
who they are. Like I don't see that. I feel like you'll be more so on the outs of if you don't accept it or you come across as homophobic or whatever.
Hmm.
So to rather stay in the in crowd because this world is nothing but a big high school. So to stay in the in crowd, oh yeah, it is cool. You know what I'm saying? I do like that. Like even the show I'm watching now, the spinoff to All American Homecoming. You have a guy on there. His name is Nate, but he he has a mustache, but he dresses and like a girl and has the hair, have his hair like a girl and stuff like that. But like he said his cousin was his best friend. His cousin came to visit him, and so she was just like, "Why do we ever stop being so close and stuff?" And he was like, "You know why?" And so even when she honestly didn't know why, but apparently back when she first started college, it's like a little smaller age gap between them. She posted a video about trans people or a picture on her Instagram. And so he said, I could never get over that and stuff. She said, well, I've changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love you, all this kind of stuff. He said, I want to believe that and I want to trust that. But honestly, I feel like you don't really, you know what I'm saying, believe that. It's just something that you feel like now it's almost like you have to mask this a little bit more because it's something that is in the world and it is very, very prevalent now.
Mhm.
So yeah, no, I just no. Mm-mm.
I don't know. I feel like the entertainment business having gay characters in every TV show and every movie made people realize that we're the humans just loving humans. And even though I'm not really a fan of the pronouns them, they, they're, whatever they are,
A lot.
the point of that pronouns was just because they wanted kids to know you're human, and if you may like the same sex doesn't matter. You're just loving another human. So that was the
Right.
point behind non-binaries and those pronouns, which I'm not a fan of those pronouns, but the message was they just want kids to know that if you do like someone who looks like you, you're just loving another human. That might make
Right.
sense. You guys following me?
Yeah.
It,
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Yeah, so that's the reason. But I do think they have it easier than how I had it growing up. I say that. Like this new generation, they have it a lot easier
Yeah.
than how we grew up. Can I ask you a question, Demetrius? And I think we talked about this before. When you got married this year, or when you were dating, did your family how did they feel about you marrying another man? Were they accepting?
So my husband was actually like my first boyfriend
Oh
officially,
wow. All right. Well,
and
congratulations, marrying your one and only.
like my family, I was kind of like on guard about it at first. Like
Mhm.
initially, only like my closest friends knew.
Mhm.
Then maybe some friends that weren't as close knew. And I think I told my mom first. And then, like, when I officially started dating, like, my now husband, I started having him meet, like, certain family members. And I'll never forget, my dad knew about him. And I like, came out to my dad, but my dad knew about him. I went by my grandmother's house, picked something up, and left. And my husband was in the car.
Mhm.
And my husband looked at me as we were like on the way back home, and he was like, "Your dad was in the house, and we didn't meet." And I was just like, "Oh, I messed up." I literally turned the car
Oh,
around
he
and
was
like,
upset about it.
yeah, I literally turned the car
Mhm.
around, pulled back up to my grandmother's house, and like I was on the phone with my dad. And I was like, "Hey, look, I need you to meet somebody,"
Oh,
and it
whoa.
resulted in like us downstairs at my grandmother's bar taking shots. Like it was.
Wow.
But
That's
it was
cute.
like honestly, I was so fearful, but it felt so good afterwards. And like my entire family, like I have some cousins that are kind of like they kind of distance themselves, but I was already kind of distant from them.
Mhm.
But a lot of our family just welcomed with open arms. Like my husband's his siblings were at our wedding. His mom was at our wedding. My mom, I lost my mom like 2 years prior to our wedding, but like my aunt, all my cousins, a lot of my family members, a lot of his family members, a lot of our friends. My dad was even there with his now girlfriend at our wedding. So it was just it was nice.
Good.
I have no regrets.
That's good. Well, I'm happy that they're accepting because a lot of people don't have it as easy
Yeah.
like that. Like, there's always drama when someone comes out or when it's discovered that they could be gay. Hold on real quick. Ahijah, stop that. He up here barking in his sleep, sorry. That's my dog. Azealia Banks. So this is someone who I think is homophobic and no one is even picking up on it because she just makes music for the gays, but she's low-key homophobic. She's always fighting with somebody, you guys. Always. Like, it's just like, why are you always like starting fights? Like, what is your issue? Per usual, Azealia started randomly tweeting about Lil Nas X, how he has fell off, which, I mean, she ain't lying. All right. He did fall off. So in the original tweet, she put Lil Nas X really fell off so hard. That little cunt rag, can I say cunt rag? Oh, well. That little cunt rag swore she was the T. Bitch has no bars. Ha 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 ha. Bullying, but she ain't lying. He don't have any bars. Lil Nas X clapped back and said, Azealia, I can never make a hit song again, and you could still never, in your bussy soap, selling chicken, sacrificing, botch body, hating ass, miserable life, reach a tenth of my success. Love your music, by the way. Kissy face. He read her down.
And what's so funny is, I bet you he really does love her music. Like, that's the funny thing I like about him. And the thing about it is, he actually doesn't have to do anything else because literally his one song ate her entire career and existence up, though. So,
Completely.
like, let's be clear.
Honestly.
Azealia Banks, I just feel like you're such a loser. Like, and honestly, again, you are so worried about Lil Nas X, Beyonce, all these other people. They literally was just putting your stuff out on the lawn and getting kicked out your own house or apartment, whichever one it is, because you can pay your stuff. Worry about that. Worry about getting some of your clothes back off the lawn.
She's on the street arguing with people.
Yes. Literally, how are you outside of the club on the street and you can't get in?
You can't even get in.
Like, you are a loser. Like, you suck. You're not attractive. You suck. And the thing about it is, you're actually talented. I'm not going to take that from you. You're talented. But the thing about it is your antics. I say, Marcus, I say this about people all the time. I hate for a person to be known more for their antics than their talent. And Azealia Banks, that's you. Your name is stupid. Like, it's insane to me.
Not your name is stupid.
Like,
I
bro.
don't care for her name, I'll be honest.
His name is nasty. That name sound like you just gotta. You just sound like, yeah. Yeah, I hate that. Yeah. She is such a stupid, just loser. Just a dummy. Yeah.
She is a loser. I mean, she responded to Lil Nas X tweet. She sent this huge tweet. I don't know if you saw it. I'm not going to read it all to you, but she sent this huge tweet.
She had time and she had Wi-Fi.
Right.
Yeah.
She got no service.
She had public Wi-Fi to write all that.
Right. She probably went to McDonald's.
Yep.
But you know what? I don't know what made her start going in a Lil Nas X. But I will say, the boy don't have any bars. Like, the only bars that Lil Nas X has is the ones that's in his mouth when he's pleasuring men. That's the only ones. His music, I don't really think he has a good music catalog either. The only song I like is Call Me What You Want, Call Me What You Need. And then that song, I forgot the name of it. Are you really down?
My bad. I like Sun Goes Down. I like Call Me By Your Name. And I like somebody, what is it? I Want Someone to Love Me or something like that. I like that song. And I like Industry Baby.
I like Industry Baby. What's the catchy one? The country one?
Old Town Road? I hate that song.
I hate that one too.
I actually liked it when it first came out, but then it started they started pushing it too much.
Never.
Yeah, I never liked it.
It's catchy, and like I'll catch myself like knowing the words if I hear it.
But Lil Nas X is trying to he's been ever since Call Me By Your Name, whatever that song is, he's trying to really find his next breakout song. And that J. Christ song that he released early this year was a flop. All right. So he's really trying to not rediscover himself, but reinvent himself or reemerge to the industry.
Those antics,
And
like I was saying, those
it's
antics.
hard. I mean, I think he's talented. I think that maybe if he continues just not trying to make like a popular song, but just make some songs, I'm sure that your next song maybe will slap. But that J. Christ song wasn't cute at all. And can we talk about Azealia Banks saying the word that rhymes with maggots when it comes to gay men? I don't care if you are a gay advisor or a gay ally. Don't calling it's like a white person calling a black person the N word. Don't call us the F word because that's and no one is bringing that up. How the homophobic slurs like that's homophobic at its finest. Like I said, if a white person called a black person the N word, that would be groundbreaking. That would be trending.
Not gonna hold
It's not
you.
trending that she called him
I think
the F word.
I think with her, people are so used to this stupid behavior from her.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That
that's a good point. That's a good point.
anything come out of her mouth is kind of just like whatever. Like we don't care about you. We really don't care about you. You're a MySpace artist. We don't care about you. Go
Not
get your clothes off that
MySpace.
lawn. Yeah, go get your clothes off that
I
lawn.
would trust my neck, my back, Kaya before I trust Azealia
No,
Banks.
for real, for
Oh,
real.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. No, not at all.
Next
Not at all.
caller.
Kaya, there's a hater on my line.
Mhm.
Let me.
Mhm.
No, I wouldn't trust Kaya whatsoever. Kaya's a person who you like confide to, and she gonna throw it in your face. Like I said, well, you know they're both the same.
That's why I'm so
They're
glad.
both the
Who was that?
same.
Who was that? That guy Azealia Banks. Who hurt her feelings on Wild and Out? Call
Oh,
them.
the one with the tattoo in between his.
My boy
What's his
DC
name?
Young Fly.
DC Young
Yeah,
Fly.
him.
Oh yeah,
Him.
call him. You know, I saw him a couple weeks ago at Wild and Out. You know, so call him.
He eat
I
her
never
up.
really liked him, but you know, I
Better
actually
you than me.
grew.
I love
I
DC.
actually never liked him, but I grew appreciation towards him after his wife passed. Was his wife or
Yeah,
his
that was his
girlfriend?
wife. That was his wife.
Yeah, I felt
They
bad
were
that he's
married?
taking care of.
Yeah, they were married.
I knew they had kids together, but you know
Yeah, I
that
did know they had
situation.
children together.
It really made me feel bad for him, and it made me really appreciate how
I
like, he
saw him
stepped
in a
up as a
whole nother
father.
light. I saw him
Yeah,
in a
me
whole nother
too.
light after that situation. I was just
Me
like,
too. And
I
I'm not
actually
messing
really
with
like this
DC.
guy.
I'm not rocking
I
with
liked
DC.
his things before. Oh shoot!
I
never
rock
liked
with
him.
DC.
Never liked him.
I liked him before, but I liked him more then after that.
Yeah, I just after that situation, I gained respect for him.
Yeah.
But I don't like a lot of people who actually, always use gay men as a pun of their joke. It makes me just look at you a little weird. Just like how Tony Hinchcliffe was talking about Puerto Rico is going to make people look at you weird and make you like either you're homophobic or racist. And that's what I got from DC Young Fly, that he's a little homophobic and not a fan at all. Oh, we can wrap the story? All right. So I thought you just wanted to say something. So our last story, Diddy's son. Diddy's always in the fucking either the sons or Diddy. So according to TMZ, Diddy's sons were about to get into a physical fight with Ray J at a Halloween party over the weekend. Christian, Quincy, and Justin jumped into Ray J's face and was upset with Ray about his comments that he said about Diddy's legal issues and all of Diddy's accusations. The three sons wanted to fight Ray, but Chris Brown diffused the situation by jumping in between the two parties and pulling the three brothers away from Ray. Now, according to TMZ, this isn't the first time the three brothers tried to fight Ray. This is the third time that they had tried to fight him over, I guess, whatever he said about Diddy. And I don't know what he said about Diddy, but we all know he's telling the truth. You know what I mean? Diddy
Right, I was about to
is
say anything
guilty.
with the truth.
And why aren't these three brothers in jail with Diddy? Because they just as guilty. Like, why are they out in the streets
Honestly,
at these
I
parties?
feel like Quincy's the only one that's not guilty. The other two definitely
No,
guilty.
all
That's
of them.
because Quincy's not
All of them.
his.
Yeah, Quincy is
All of
not
them.
his. That's all the sure son, right?
Okay.
That's his source son.
Yeah.
Tell me this. If your real father was put in the hospital because of your stepfather, would you still be rocking with your stepfather?
No.
No.
Hell
Exactly.
no.
So what the fuck you rocking with Diddy for? And he put your your real father in a coma. Come on. Fake.
killed your
He in
mother.
on it. He killed your... Look, they all guilty, all right? Allegedly, Demetrius, I don't know if you know this, but allegedly, the three brothers was luring the young women to the parties and also date raping, putting that drug in their drink and raping them at the same time. They guilty. They fucking guilty. So they all need to be sharing the same jail cell, honestly. But instead, you want to fight Ray over comments that probably are true, And Chris Brown, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because the word on the curb is Diddy was
Chris
actually
Brown
fucking
was
you.
diffusing.
Hold on. Y'all know
You heard it.
Not too much on Chris now. Relax.
That what they're saying. Remember last week, 2 weeks ago, we were saying that Diddy was seen having sex with someone bigger than him. Chris Brown's name got into it. And that's what allegedly. That's what they saying.
I don't know about that.
Well,
You know,
we'll find
I
out when the
agree.
videos get released.
Not with Christopher.
Not with Christopher Maurice Brown.
Not the government name.
Yeah, that's my old listen. I love Chris Brown now. One of my favorite
Well,
artists.
I'm happy you went to his concert before it was too late for him. Because you know what? I think that he also will partaking in that.
I don't
Diddy
think
party.
so. He don't give me that. He may hit him, but he ain't gonna sexually assault him. And then honestly too, a lot of if it was a lot of black women, Chris Brown ain't touch him. He ain't do nothing.
No.
He like
Well, he don't like
he
white
like want to be
and
Asian
Latino.
fish.
Yeah.
He like Asian fish.
What's Asian fish?
Asian women.
Asian women.
Why they? Are you talking about me earlier when we were on the phone?
What?
Asian
What?
fish?
No, I didn't mean it as a racist. Like I was talking about like the cat. That's what I was talking about down there. You never heard me be on the phone. Be like, I can't stand a what I call them a fish at the front desk with a natural. They always got an attitude. Front desk fish with a natural. Don't worry about it.
Explain for the listeners, because me and Demetrius, we are both confused.
Don't worry about it. Y'all go listen to Funky
Confused,
Dyneville.
actually.
I was about. Have you ever?
I'm actually not
Demetrius,
confused.
have you ever listened to Funky Dyneville?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's where I got it from. Him. Yeah, front desk
That's
fish.
why when you said it, I instantly clicked. I was like, oh.
Yeah, Funky Dyneville. Yeah, I got it from him.
Well,
Yeah,
shout
he
out
Never
to...
heard that, Marcus?
He don't listen to Funky Dyneville like that.
I don't like funky.
Listen. I'm mad right now, missing his live, but I'll be part of the rewatch game.
Excuse me? You are mad that you're missing his live while you're filming your show? Are you kidding me? We don't get down with funky over here.
Yes, we do. The Funky Quentin Latham.
That's his real name?
If I can get him on this show, I promise I would. I love Funky
you can
Dyneville.
count me out. Yeah, I don't. He's
actually very smart. He's very intelligent. Like, yeah. And he has really good viewpoints on a lot. Honestly, a lot of things that I be knowing about what we talk about over here is because I've heard him. And like that's how he's more educated on it to speak on it like over here. So yeah, like he's very insightful and like he's very educated.
It really is.
He's just funny as hell though.
Well, good for him. That was our show, Demetrius. How did you like it? I mean, was it fun? Like, what did you think about your first episode being on?
It was really fun, actually.
You coming back?
I've really enjoyed it.
Thank you. Yeah,
I truly enjoyed it, actually.
You have to answer the question, though.
You coming back?
What was it called? Absolutely.
Oh, okay. You gotta make
Just
sure.
let me know.
Yeah.
Just let me know.
This the clubhouse. This the clubhouse over here.
Yeah, we like to actually get to know new people, and like I said, I was happy when you said that you had interest in coming on. So I'm like, okay, let's see how this goes. And I was a little nervous, I can't lie, because I'm like, this seems either go be fun or he could be dull. So, but you were cool. You were real cool.
It can go real right or it can go real left.
Yeah, I was like, oh Lord, I was like, I really don't know who he is, but we'll find out together. So I'm happy that you're a really, really cool human being. What's your social media handler? How can people find you if they want to find you?
If you want to find me, you can find me on Instagram. My Instagram is _Trayvon Maine, TREVONMANE. You're probably wondering where Trayvon came from. That's actually my middle name.
Okay.
A lot of my handles, you'll see my middle name somewhere thrown into that. My Facebook, I think, is like Demetrius Trayvon or something like that too. But
I'll put everything in the description. I'll put your Instagram handler in the description and where people can find you. And if you're watching on YouTube, it'll be on the screen. As he was speaking, I'll put it on the screen. And like I mentioned earlier, if you have interest coming on our show, you know what to do. You have to hit up JayTee. You have to hit up his Instagram account. It's at
me.
Huh? Because let me tell you why, okay? You be wanting to know who's coming on the show. So let's just go through you. You can approve them and you can unapprove. I don't want to be the bad guy. Let you be the bad guy, all right? I'm putting it on you. So hit JayTee up at hey.JayTee. You know, the information is going to be in the bottom of the podcast description or on the screen for YouTube. Do you not want to approve them?
I mean, I'm almost gonna show up anyway. So I mean, if they weird, we're just not gonna do it. Like you just be like, okay, thank you. This is a test run. We're gonna call you right back. Just don't call them back, and we just do the show. Like, just do the show.
JD, I love it.
Just create a new link for me and you. Like what?
That's why I have you doing it. I'm not being mean.
This is the same one that calls Nene Nathaniel, and this is the same one who said Candy's daughter looked like she was.
Oh, don't you shut the fuck up. We ain't okay. What? No, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much, guys, for listening, and we'll be back next Friday with an all new episode. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Say bye, JayTee, and
Bye.
Bye. God.